Okay, let's get right into it. Today, we are building a real, practical playbook for anyone managing wet AMD injection appointments. We're going to talk about how to get the help you need, but, and this is the important part, while staying firmly in the driver's seat of your own life. And that just cuts right to the heart of it, doesn't it? I mean, the medical stuff, that's one thing, but it's all the other stuff, the logistics, the sometimes awkward conversations that can feel so much heavier.
And that right there, that's the real struggle we're tackling today. It's that deep down fear that just asking for a ride is somehow the first step on a slippery slope to losing who you are. Well, we are going to completely take that idea apart.
So why does something that sounds so simple, like, hey, can you give me a ride? Why does that feel like such a huge, monumental act of surrender? Let's break down what's really going on in our heads.
Okay, I want you to really look at this, because this is the big mindset shift. We have to throw out that old, frankly, unhelpful story on the left. The new truth, you're not becoming dependent. You're being strategic. You're delegating one small task so you could protect the much bigger picture of your independence. Right. Your entire identity is so much more than whether or not you drove yourself to a doctor's appointment. Asking for this one specific piece of help is actually a power move. It's a strategic investment to save your energy and your focus for everything else that makes you you. You're the CEO of your life, and any good CEO knows how to delegate.
All right, so if the problem is this feeling of losing control, then the solution has to be building a system that puts you and only you right back in charge. So let's look at what that system actually is.
And here it is. It's so simple but so powerful. A two-layer system. Layer 1, that's your plan A, your go-to person. But layer 2, that's your backup plan. And honestly, that's the real game changer. Just knowing it exists provides this massive emotional relief. It completely changes the internal question from, oh no, what if they say no, to, okay, which option am I going to activate today? Now that is control.
You know, this just nails it. This is the new way you communicate. You're not coming to someone confessing a crisis. You are inviting them to play a role in your well-organized solution. It totally shifts the power dynamic of that conversation.
Okay, we've got the system. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty, the practical tools that make it all work. We're going to start with the exact words you can use. Think of these as specific, effective scripts that always put your independence front and center.
Okay, take a look at this first one. I love this because it's so calm and clear. Notice how it starts, I'm managing. That immediately establishes that you are in charge. It's direct, it gives them all the info they need, and it takes away any guesswork. It's just a simple professional request. Now this one is brilliant because it builds the boundaries right into the ask. It makes the request incredibly small and specific, injection days only, and then you explicitly say you're handling everything else. This is so reassuring for family members because they know you're not just handing them a blank check of new responsibilities. And this script, this one is pure strategy. You're offering flexibility, but more importantly, you're signaling, hey, I've already thought this through, I've got a backup plan ready to go. That takes so much pressure off of them, which makes it way easier for them to say yes to the part they can do.
So we've got the words down. Now let's build the other side of this, the actual logistics. This is about creating that reliable, stress-free transport plan with those all-important backups ready to go.
So here's a quick look at your options, right? Your family or a close friend, that's usually your layer 1. It's best for that emotional safety. But your layer 2, your backup, can be any of these other fantastic options. You know, rideshares are perfect for those last-minute schedule changes, while community services can be incredibly budget-friendly for regular, predictable appointments. So just think of this as your little mental cheat sheet. If you're really looking for that comfort and someone to be there with you, family is probably your first call. But hey, if their schedule is a mess that day, activating a rideshare isn't a failure. It's a smart, independent decision that keeps everyone's life moving smoothly. It's just about picking the right tool for the job. Okay, this is it. This is the final and maybe the most important piece of the whole puzzle. How do you actually delegate the task of driving while making it crystal clear to everyone that you are still the one in charge of your health?
This chart just lays it out perfectly. Look at that column on the left, the CEO. That is you. You handle every single critical decision, booking the appointment, tracking your symptoms, asking the doctors the tough questions. Their role, the support team, is purely supportive. Driving, keeping you company, maybe being a second set of ears. See? This isn't a transfer of power at all. It's a partnership where you are clearly and always the lead.
And you can keep these simple phrases in your back pocket to reinforce that leadership. They're not aggressive, they're just clear.
And that last one, if you're busy, I'll activate my backup plan, that isn't just being polite. That's a statement of power. It shows you're organized, you're prepared, and you are not dependent on any one person.
And really, that's what this all boils down to. True independence isn't about toughing it out and doing everything by yourself. It's about being the smart architect of your own support system. It's about using all the resources available to you so you can keep living the life you want on your terms.
So I'm going to leave you with this question, and I mean it. Don't just think about it. Right now, open the Notes app on your phone or grab a piece of paper. Who is your plan A, and what specifically is your plan B? Writing it down is the very first step to making this whole system your new reality.